Hi, my name is Joe Wasinski, and this is how to start and run your own computer repair business. Most likely you're watching this video because you're thinking about starting and running your own business. Congratulations! I was self-employed as a computer repair tech for more than 9 years, and I found the business to be an excellent way to make a very good income at work I enjoyed. Like any endeavor, running your computer business has its joys and pleasures, as well as its pitfalls and problems. This video will tell you how to minimize the problems and maximize the pleasures of running your computer repair business. I want to make clear that this is not a video to teach you how to repair computers. It's designed to help you with the practical matters you'll face every day: how to advertise, how to get clients to give you referrals, how to keep your clients happy, how to keep records, and so forth. In my 9 years as a self-employed computer repair tech, I learned there are a lot of advantages to being in this business. Here are some of them. One is that you'll work for yourself. You don't have a boss to tell you what hours to work, how to perform a particular job, or anything else. That also means all the money you make is yours. You're not working so someone else can earn money. A second advantage is that you'll enjoy variety in your workday. For example, when I first wrote this material years ago, the day I wrote this material at my first appointment, I taught a client who was having trouble using Microsoft Word. I also installed an anti-spyware program on his computer and ran a spyware check. At my second appointment, I set up a new printer and showed my client how to use it to print a few pictures. At my third appointment, I replaced a bad power supply. And then at my final appointment of the day, I installed a UPS, or Universal Power Supply. About a week earlier, I had replaced a bad video card on this computer. The card had apparently been destroyed in a power surge, and I explained to my client how important it was to have a good surge protector on his computer system. As you know, it's not difficult to install a UPS, it's really just a matter of plugging it in. But many people don't know how or don't want to be bothered with even the simplest computer-related task. That provides money-making opportunities for you. After my 4 appointments that day, I came home to work on a computer I had picked up from a client the day before. This computer had numerous virus and spyware infections, and overcoming the computer's many problems was a challenge, although an enjoyable one. A third advantage is that you'll have no limit on income. I'll elaborate on this later, but for now, suffice it to say that when you own your own business, there's always ways to expand your services so that your income can get as high as you want. A fourth advantage is that you'll earn respect. To many people, computers are a vast mystery. Many people barely know how to turn the computer on and open a program. They greatly respect someone like you that can actually navigate through the computer software and get the machine to do what they want, as well as crack open the case and replace parts. Add to that the fact that you know what to do when something goes wrong, and some people will look on you with something close to awe. Is this business for you? Not everyone is cut out to be their own boss. You should ask yourself these questions before making the leap from working for someone else to being self-employed. 1. Are you a self-starter? Can you motivate yourself? Can you handle problems as they arise? Are you wise enough to know that no one knows everything, and are you willing to go to someone or some resource for help when necessary? 2. Are you a creative multitasker? Can you go from teaching someone how to set up a spreadsheet, to replacing a hard drive, to discussing advertising rates with a sales rep, all within hours? 3. Are you able to handle the stress of not having a steady income? Can you handle it when you get up in the morning without having income-producing work to do? 4. Do you know how to repair computers? If you know how, great. If not, are you confident in your ability to learn how? As a practical matter, it's not hard to learn how to repair computers. Whether you're in high school and want to earn some spending money, or you're semi-retired and need some additional income, you can teach yourself, so don't be concerned about that. Your answers to these questions don't all have to be yes, but most of them should be if you're going to succeed in this business. Before you even make the decision to become a self-employed computer tech, there are some matters you'll need to consider. 1 is, where will you work from? One of the first decisions that you'll have to make is where you will conduct your business from. I strongly recommend starting from your home. A spare room, or even part of a room, where you can set up a computer area will be fine. You really don't need a very large area to work in, but because it's not always possible nor feasible to repair computers on clients' premises, you do need someplace at home or someplace else where you can repair computers. You'll need a desk to set your computers on and some room for spare parts. The setup I had at home was ideal. It looked like this, and you might want to emulate it. So, for example, when a computer I was working on was running a virus check, or I was reformatting the hard drive, all I had to do was get the operation started and let the computer do its thing. These operations take a long time, but I didn't need to be watching the computer every second while it was working. I did, however, need to babysit operations in case anything went wrong. This setup had obvious advantages for me, but it also had an advantage for my clients. When a computer had more problems than I could easily resolve at the client's home, I told them I wanted to take the computer home to work on. I told them truthfully that I could actually save them money by taking the computer home because I could be doing other things while the computer was working. This was good for client relations because I was letting my customer know up front that I had their best interests in mind and was trying to keep the cost of repairing their computer down as far as possible. The cardinal rule in this business is that you want happy and satisfied clients, so they will turn to you again when they need computer work and also will refer you to other people. I'll have much more to say about referrals later on. I recommend that you do not start with an office outside the home. Don't, for example, rent a storefront when you're first starting out. Commercial space is expensive, and you simply won't make enough money at first to pay rent and make a go of your business. If you want to rent a storefront later when your business starts to grow, that's fine, but don't overburden yourself with that expense at first. As for computer hardware, you won't need much at your work area. Just have a monitor, mouse, keyboard, and the necessary cables. With this hardware, you won't need to take anything from your client's home or office to your work area, except for the computer tower. I like to have duplicates of tools in my home work area so I don't have to continually move the tools from my car to my office. You could spend thousands of dollars on diagnostic equipment, but I don't think it's worth it. You should do just fine with the hardware I've mentioned. In the next video, we'll learn what you need to get started in your own computer repair business. Meanwhile, if you've enjoyed this video, you can get the book it's based on from Amazon in either a paperback or an ebook version. Just search for my name, Joe Wacinski, and How to Start and Run Your Own Computer Repair Business. You can also get a professionally recorded audiobook from audible.com. Again, just search for How to Start and Run Your Own Computer Repair Business. Once again, I'm Joe Wacinski, and thanks for watching How to Start and Run Your Own Computer Repair Business.